booze.
So last week we did all things homemade boozy gifts,
Right.
which is super cool. But today we're going to talk about some of our favorite gifts that you can go and purchase to give for your friends who love all things boozy and creative and things like that.
And I particularly like gifts that have too much stuff. Let's just get real. I have way too much stuff, and so I like gifts that I can use or that are consumable. And in rare occasion, we do have one little item that's a gift, but we use it a lot. But I have friends who love to give gifts, and I'm done. So, needless to say, we have a bunch of fun things that if you're like us and it's getting to the time of Christmas and people are coming and going, and you just don't really have time to make anything.
Yeah.
Although those last week were pretty simple.
Yeah.
But if you just don't have time or you just don't feel creative, here's some quick and easy ways to make some gifts for folks. The other cool part about this is most of them, we belong to wine club. I know it's shocking. But you could use these as the Secret Santa gift.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're all kind of in that same price range that most people go with, which is $30. So these are also great gifts if you belong to a wine club or you belong to
like your office party, you have to bring something or you don't know what to bring to somebody. These are great ideas to give. So,
all right,
you want to
let's just jump right in.
with bitters. So bitters are great for cocktails, for baking, for pretty much whatever.
I didn't realize you could put them in baking. We probably talked to Richard from Happy Rapture.
Yeah.
And if you watch that stream, he talks about making them in putting them in coffee, putting them in cookies and cakes and all kinds of things. Yeah. So and sauces. So they're really versatile beyond
a cocktail. Yeah. So if you're scared to give something like this to somebody who doesn't drink, there's so many applications for really good bitters. So we have a couple that we've accumulated over, a year or so of different ones that we really enjoy. So first is a local company called El Guapo. You probably can't see me putting it up here a little bit. There we go. El Guapo Bitters. This is a female-owned company. She's originally from Georgia, but she lives here now with her family. She started a bitters company. What's cool about these guys is they are non-alcoholic. So I didn't realize that some bitters, they use alcohol as the base.
Yeah, sort of like some extract.
Yeah, so these guys brew it in a certain way that they don't have to use the alcohol. So if you are giving this to somebody who doesn't drink, or someone who, let's say, has kids and they're going to use it in a recipe, or you're not sure, this is a great thing to get for them. They have all different flavors. This is the chicory pecan. We got this for one of our Halloween cocktails that we made. This is really great in, again, coffee would be amazing. This would be good in any sort of like bourbon, whiskey kind of vibe.
You put it in like an espresso martini kind of thing?
Yeah,
you have that chicory.
Yeah, you totally could do that. What's great with this company too is that they use all local ingredients. So the pecans that they used in this, her uncle actually owns the pecan farm. So she made this. But they've got all sorts of flavors. Again, all local ingredients. They're trying to be super green. They use recycled glass for all of their bottles. They use a nice wax seal to seal everything. You can actually get a little 4-piece set we saw at a couple different retailers.
Actually, if you go onto their website, and we'll have the link in the description, I think you can get like 20 or 30 of them. You can get a whole big set.
Yeah, you can like create your own little set of bitters. They also make syrups and they do mixers as well. So you could get something, to mix in with your favorite, like alcohol or non-alcohol. They've got so much stuff on their website. Yeah, they have so much stuff on their website. It's really, really awesome. You can never go wrong with a classic Peychaud's bitters. I'm sure some of y'all, some of y'all have seen this probably at bars that you've gone to. This is actually made in New Orleans, oddly enough. But this is kind of the first known bitters.
There's also Angostura bitters.
And Angostura bitters.
And they make the same. I think they make them as well.
Yeah, they make them as well. I forgot to pull them out. We have those too.
If you're ever in New Orleans and you go to the Sazerac house, the Sazerac museum, they have a whole room and they talk about how they make the bitters, and you can open up the drawers and smell them.
Yeah.
So that's
and these are just kind of your classic bitters. Again, there's nothing really funky flavored or anything about these. These are just kind of classic bar bitters. Again, you can't go wrong with either these or the Angostura bitters. There's also this company called Hella Cocktail Company. We got these because I'm a big fan of orange bitters for my old-fashioned cocktails. But these are really cute because what you can do is you can get either gift this set as is, or you can break it up. So my thought was, take your, bitters, pair it with a little mini bottle of bourbon, whiskey, whatever you like, put it in a cute little glass, rocks glass, put a little something in the bottom of it, maybe put a recipe card in it, put it in a little clear plastic bag, and there you go. You got a gift. Easy peasy. Something that is useful that you can use. Again, put a little recipe in here so people know what to do with this. I think that's great. And you've got kind of a 2-for-1. Yeah, just keep one for yourself, give one to somebody else.
Or you've got 2 gifts.
Oh, yeah. Easy. So, yeah, bitters are a great add to any holiday list. I think anybody can use them. And again, it's something fun and creative and something different.
So one of my favorite recommendations is a company called Breezy. They also are out of, I believe, New Orleans. When they started here, it sort of started during COVID.
Yeah.
And basically, you get a little kit. You can also order. They have grape juice that they from Cabernet grapes that you can create with this. In your kit, you get an airlock. You get a stopper, an airlock. You get 3 yeast packages, 3 or 4, and then you basically get the recipes. And we have done, and essentially you take juice, you pour it into, so your recipient would take some juice. You could, and again, same thing, you could combine these together. You basically take some juice, you pour it into the bottle. Am I going to do it instead of sugar? No. You add some sugar. I'm going to clean the jar. But you pour it in. You pour some sugar in. You pour the yeast in. You put the stopper in. And the smaller ones are a little tough to get it in. Put a little water in the top of this. And you let it sit.
We did, she made mead this exact same way.
And there is a video on our social media of making mead. And here is our finished mead. Now, you could give it to yourself and
make mead for everybody, yeah.
Or you could, again, put some recipes. Breezy has recipes on the website.
What's cool with Breezy, too, is I just found out, I was doing some research on them, they actually give classes. So if your office wanted to do a Breezy class, it's so much per person, and they'll teach you how to make this. They'll send you a kit. You can, as a group, do it together, kind of a bonding.
Like over a Zoom?
Yeah, it's over like a Zoom thing, and what they'll do is they'll spend, I think it's like an hour with you talking about how it's made. You'll make one, and then they do like 3-week increments or something of checking in to see how it turned out, like if it was good. Also, what's hilarious is if you go to Breezy on Instagram, people have tried to turn stuff into cider and wine.
Fanta?
Oh my gosh, Fanta. I've seen energy drinks. Someone took the what is it, the Blue Mountain Dew, whatever that crazy Blue Mountain Dew to try to turn. It's hilarious. If you guys need a laugh and want to see either some really good ones or some super disasters, go to, I think it's called Get Bruisey, I think is their handle. It's hilarious.
They also have, if you buy a kit and you sign up for their group, the people are really collaborative. So you can put on there, this doesn't work, or how long did you leave it? And everybody in the group is super fun and very helpful. I had some issues with the lock. Then you just basically put this in the fridge to cold crash it and drink it. And so I haven't tested this in a while. We apparently the mead you can store. So I have one in a cool, dark place, but this is drinkable.
It's not bad.
It's gotten lighter, I think.
Yeah, it's not as strong as it was the first time around, which is interesting because you'd think that it would be more fermented, it would be more,
I don't
stronger.
know. Anyway, we decided that putting it in cocktails was a great way to drink it, and we did do that. And I think this is fun. Don't get me wrong, so much fun. And my husband brews beer, and his kids all excited about it, and it's fun. But I really enjoyed the kit, and I think it's a great kit. I think I like the winemakers.
I know, right? I am not a maker. Like, again, it was
some things I make, but that's one.
Again, it's super fun if you're that type of like brews beer, and people like to make mead at home. And I think this is a great thing for me. It was a fun thing. Again, I'm with you. Like, I'd much rather go down to our local place and get some amazing homemade cider because I feel like they do homemade cider for me.
Well, we had a hit and a miss. We used Trader Joe's wassail,
winter wassail, which is delish on its own.
Great for cocktails.
Great for cocktails. Great as a mulled wine.
Wish they had that.
Yeah,
here we've got a jar, but you got to get it early, or you're not gonna get it. But it had a lot of mulling spices, and when we turned it into wine, it was
so spicy.
It was just close.
It got it got super bitter, and it was really spicy.
Yeah, so I would not recommend that. Most people say start with cherry juice or apple juice. So, yeah, I mean, it's not bad, and it's a fun gift. Yeah. Again, they are doing some phenomenal sales. I looked up today, I think like 40% off.
No, yeah, they're doing good deals.
We do not have an affiliate link with them. We did, but I haven't set one up. So, yeah, we get nothing from this. We have no skin in any of this game. We
stuff
we really like and use, and so. But I would recommend getting this. This also is a really fun. I mean, this would be really cool for wine club.
Oh yeah, totally.
And maybe a fun bottle.
Yeah, that'd be great
to put it in. And again, super fun, very user friendly. It's got QR code.
Yeah, and they have a line that you can call or email them at any time if you have questions.
And they're responsive. Very responsive in that regard. So yeah, so Bruisey cake. Bruisey. You wanna? So the next thing that we did was Pub Pass. I'm gonna go get some cheese.
Yeah, I'll talk about Pub Pass. So Pub Pass is this really cool. So originally it came out as this book. So I'm gonna kind of get it from here. So it was a book, it looks kind of like a passport, and different cities have these. So you have to go online and see if your city is there. But basically, this book will give you free beer,
or sometimes buy one get one,
at different breweries and bars. So this was the original. We got this for my stepdad, 2021. So
it's mostly craft beer.
Yeah, so it's craft brews. So for instance, they went to Abita. There's a little stamp on there. They stamped his passport when he went to the Abita brewery, and he got a free beer, I believe. Yeah, free beer is good. So this is good for one free beer. So the pass is good for 1 year, and most of these are free beers at the location. The thing with this one, it's only a one-time use.
And it does expire. So we didn't do a day. It took a while. We had been to a lot of the breweries around town because we just But there are a bunch. We live on one side of the lake. North of us is Manville, Covington, and there were 6, 8 breweries.
Yeah.
6 or 8. There were quite a few. So we basically took a day and we did a pub crawl, our own pub crawl. And so he filled up a lot of these because we realized it was going to expire and we can't.
Yeah. So it's only the paper ones are only good for a year. So then the next year,
and this is a great stocking stuff.
Oh yeah, it's perfect for stocking stuff. So the next year they came out with a virtual, like an app that you can put on the phone. So we ended up getting my stepdad the app because what's interesting about the app.
Here's the app. No way.
There's no way you can. Go online.
It's PubPass.
Go to pubpass.com and it'll have the app on there. So what's cool with the app?
No way to say.
What's cool with the app is that again it's only good for a year, but the deals come back in 30 days. So it could be a free beer, it could be a buy one get one, it could be like a half off beer. So let's say your favorite place is one of our places here is Urban South. They have a deal. Let's say it's buy one get one. In 30 days, that buy one get one will come back. So the app is really good for somebody who really enjoys beer and wants to continue to get the deals every month. So and they have it's a lot of breweries, it's some bars. There's a
bar right around the corner from our house that's once a week.
Yeah.
Free beer.
So and they're all across the country, and I feel like the app has more places than the pass itself does.
But my husband's phone doesn't.
Yeah.
Work. So I get it.
Yeah. So you have to.
He has to take me with Gus. So it kind of works out.
Yeah. It totally works. So yeah, so if you're going to get the app, make sure that they have a phone that's compatible with it. They are, I noticed online today, they have 2 ways you can buy a card that's like a scratch off, which is cute.
That's fun.
And to give to the person for a gift instead of just printing it out like we did. Or they have the online printout where you print it out for the person.
Or they'll email it to you.
Yeah, so the app's a little bit more expensive. I think the app is $60.
But when we travel, so we obviously are in New Orleans and we spend a lot of time in New Orleans, but when you travel to another city, you can open this up.
Yeah.
I think when we were in Austin,
it works.
We opened it up and it works. Or Dallas or any. So if you travel and like it's also this works better. If you buy the pub pass, you have to buy it too.
Yeah, and there's only 12 cities so far that are on it. Some major cities and places in Florida, DC, Denver, places like that. But the app is definitely, I think, the better way to go. It might be a little bit more expensive, but it totally, I think, is worth it because you can use it all over the country.
Yeah, and it was started up in the Midwest, up near Chicago. It was somewhere there. But if you can see the app, there's a lot up in that area. We have a lot. There's Nevada. No, Arizona.
Arizona. Yeah.
So if you travel to these places, and you can go online and look and see where they are, I do that.
I would totally.
As long as your phone works. And it does renew. So for us, there's a bar within walking distance. We can go once a month.
And if you own a bar or a brewery, if you go to PubPass, you can actually ask to be a part of it. So you can type in like your name and your business and actually be a part of PubPass, which I think is a great way to get people to come to your business. I think it's a great way to, if you're new in town, to get more business. And if you've got the app, people are going to want to come back. And most people aren't going to drink alone. Like, they're going to bring somebody, you know? So, you might as well do like a buy one, get one. Or many somebody. Yeah, like bring your friends. And, I think it's a great way. So if you want to be part of PubPass, go to their website and you can join that.
And they are at PubPass.
We'll put the links down.
We'll put the links down there. We've been trying to sort out where to put the links. We're going to put them in the descriptions.
Yeah.
So I've gone back. If you watched their holiday one last week, I went back and put the recipes down, and then anything else. I've done several. Also, our mead videos down in the streams.
Yeah, if you want to check out Ruby.
Check it out before you buy it.
Yeah.
The last thing. So my best friend Cindy, her brother-in-law is very handy. Those are husbands, but he. I got this last year, and it is the super cute cheese present from Brian and hand.
I'll hold it.
And it works amazingly well. And I like it because we have cheese knife. Ooh, they're solid. But
Oh, thanks.
but so anyway, we have cheese. Oh, we watched football games with cheese bites.
Yeah.
And so this is great because what happens is you cut up a bunch of cheese, put it on the charcuterie thing, and oddly enough, occasionally it doesn't have to eat, and now it's all kind of. So this, slice as you go. People like interact and things that adds a little something.
Oh yeah.
John Welch made this. His wife has an Etsy store, and we will put the link on there as well. And he can make it for you. I suspect if you had a business where you wanted engraving, you wanted something on it, I think you probably would want it.
Yeah, I think you totally would, and maybe if there was a different color of wood you wanted, I'm sure
he'll custom make it.
Yeah.
These are great, and we love it, and we use it a lot.
And I think this would be really good, to gift this, and maybe again a favorite block of cheese that you like, or maybe a little gift card to your local cheese shop. You could put that together would be nice, or maybe some accoutrements like a little jam and some nuts or something to go with the board.
Yeah, and this would be another one for our wife.
Oh yeah,
great, great addition. Yeah. So we are really excited about what's coming up. But we are excited about cheese.
Yeah. So we'll just give you a little preview. So Whole Foods every year does the 12 days of cheese, and we call it Cheese Myth in my house, but we won't tell you why we call it Cheese Myth another time. But so 12 Days of Cheese is coming up, and we love this event. It's amazing. They do the cheeses it used to be every day, and now I think you can get them.
You buy them all at
once.
We used to have to run to the store.
But they give you cheese for half off.
Well, I think it's still 30%. Maybe you have Amazon Prime.
It's a little extra.
But anyway, what we're gonna do is next week for our preview, we're gonna do a little preview, and we'll give you all the parts and pieces to go out because we want you to do this with us.
Yeah, totally.
So we'd like you to join the chef's table, be interactive. We'll talk about it. We'll have some fun. We're gonna have some special guests. We're gonna have some fun giveaway. Yeah. Stay tuned. But what we're going to do is, so we'll preview that next week, and then starting the 13th of December, we will have a happy hour every night.
For 12 days.
For 11.
11. Oh yeah, because
we celebrate Christmas Eve.
It ends on Christmas Eve, and
you don't forget. We could do it. Our kids, my stepkids, love it.
Yeah.
And in fact, we waited for them to do it. But so they would do it.
In the green, I know, right?
But but we are going to go through. Again, we'll have the cheese, a wine, a beer. Oftentimes there's some sort of nuts or salami, or there's
crackers and stuff with it.
So we will post on our social media, and we will post our stream. And next week we'll give you the preview. But then we really want you to do this with us because it's super fun. We'll do it at happy hour time, so you can have your little happy hour. You can have some cheese and some wine with us every night. Hey, you wouldn't even have to cook dinner.
I know, right? This will be dinner.
And got some special guests. We have a special.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be awesome. You don't want to miss it. You absolutely don't want to miss it, and it's super fun. And you will be hooked.
Yes,
afterwards. So please join us. Bring your cheese. Join us.
Join the chef's table, and we can chat about the cheese and what we think, and it's gonna be a great time.
So yeah. So anyway, I'm excited about that. Yeah. I'm excited to share with everybody. Yes, it makes me smile. That's great. But anyway, thank you so much. If you have questions, please feel free to put them down in the comments. And next week on probably on Friday.
Probably
I
on
think
Friday.
Friday we'll do another live stream, and that will be our preview. So you don't want to miss it because then you're going to need to run and get it. And I believe, I don't know what day the cheese goes on sale. I know the wines are on sale already.
Most of the wines are already on sale already. And then I believe the cheese is going on sale on the 13th.
Okay. So, but you be ready. Like you can, or the other thing that I think you can order it. You can order it from Amazon. So evening of flavor pass.
Delivered right to you.
So please join us because we're excited.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks. Bye.